Welcome back everyone with yet another Java group stage match. This time, the round 3, fourth match of this round between the Purr Squad and the Tweakers. Of course, after we witnessed yesterday, the other day, with the rest of the Java matches, the situation is starting to heat up and all teams should now begin to take it really seriously. And that includes, of course, Purr Squad and the Tweakers, who are battling to see who gets to stay alive in the tournament and who might have their chances of qualifying in the top 4 at risk. That means whoever gets the second score in this match will definitely have a golden opportunity to achieve top 4. Well, let's see if they will get it. And let's see, of course, the standings and the matches that have been played today. Oh well, this is the third match, not the fourth one. Anyways, as you can see, the round 3 matches that have been played ended up with the following results. Wapo's team, the Forgotten Nerds. Forgotten Nerds 1-2-1. Jar for Life versus the Drone. Jar for Life 1-2-1. These are the standings. So far, the Forgotten Nerds, Guapo's team, Jar for Life, and Wiggle are in the top 4. Tweakers, Purr Squad, Failures, Drones, Blindfolded, and the Burn Knight Aura Farmers are outside the top 4. Especially the ones who already have 3 matches played and 2 defeats. Purr Squad or the Failures could either win it big or be in the same situation as the Drones. That's what we have to see today. And that's what we're gonna see today. The maps that are going to be played today are Mushroom, Palace, and Pyramid. Those are the maps that they have selected for this match. And lastly, here are the lineups. From Purr Squad, we have GG22, Sense22, L5GG, and elvori. From the Tweakers, we have Sennevslol Ploef, Koksun, and DreadtheScaryMan. With that being said, our 8 players are already here, ready to battle it out. Accompanying me today is my good old friend Sisa, a former Drones player. You already know him if you watch the Season 3 tournament. You already know him. Our good old man Sisa is here to help us out today. And so are our 8 players ready to battle it out for that second score. No mistakes shall happen today, hopefully. No mistakes allowed at all, that's what I mean. Everyone wish good luck to both teams. And they are surely gonna give it their all. In order to stay alive in the tournament, let's go. This is Mushroom. From the side we have the Purr Squad, and from this side we have the Tweakers. Sennevslol will attempt to will attempt to bridge towards mid already. Let's see over here. L5GG will do the same thing. Let's see who will reach the diamond gen first. That is going to be Sennevslol. L5GG took a bit longer to arrive, but hopefully he will make up for it with a delightful kill against Sennevslol. But Koksun is already there to protect as Sennevslol returns home with the diamonds. Ploef was already killed. Koksun was killed as well. elvori already heading for the blue bet. Can he achieve it? Well, he falls down. Sennevslol climbs up and goes back to mid. Over here we have elvori who delivers a nice punch against Sennevslol. Kiji finishes it with an axe attack. Koksun jumps on. G22 elvori delivers the final blow. Ploef trying to advance further into mid, but elvori isn't letting them. Over here, Sennevslol already chasing GG22. They are making an effort towards advancing to mid. As long as KG22 doesn't let them, that is not going to be possible at all. elvori heading for koksun. Koksun trying to run away. He eats a couple. Koksun got Kiji, but elvori got koksun. Over here we have Sennevslol already heading for elvori, but L5GG joins the battle. Sennevslol delivers a quick sword attacks and against the slow axe attacks from L5GG. L5GG heads towards the blue bed while Sennevslol is still there at mid. Seems like Ploef DreadtheScaryMan and koksun will have to do the defense as long as Sennevslol doesn't arrive in time, but L5GG fell down, so that buys them some time, but elvori here is here. DreadtheScaryMan climbs up. Turrets don't get to reach elvori. Over here, bridge fight. Which elvori almost loses by getting knocked off the bridge. Ploef attacked from behind and got elvori into the void. Seems like blue are making a slow but sure advance towards the orange island. And they're doing it. Koksun tries to get L5GG out of the tower. Over here, Sennevslol already arrived to the bed. Fireballs destroy Sennevslol's attempt at boxing in, and eventually he gets killed. Ploef try to cover themselves from the fireballs launched by Sennevslol and elvori. elvori climbs up. Ploef gets elvori. He clutches. He will attempt to get the orange bed, but over here we have another offensive. It's going to be L5GG. Who will get the bread first? L5GG boxes in. The scary man is quick enough to catch them in time. Over here, let's see what's going on here. On the other side of the island, Sennevslol attempting to get Ploef out of the island. As much as they can, of course. KG22 teleports back to mid. Ploef will have to climb up. Or he could choose to get rid of KG and help their teammate. And he does it. So far so good. Nothing much going on here. Ploef going for elvori. elvori gets knocked off. L5GG will attempt to get rid of... Well... Now he will attempt to get rid of Ploef as Ploef approaches the mid-gen. Ploef eventually was killed. Their combos didn't stop them from getting killed, as they had worse gear for sure. Koksun goes for L5GG. And L5GG eventually gets koksun. Over here we have Sennevslol. Can L5GG defend mid-gen, along with elvori and KG22. Sennevslol tried to climb up, but couldn't. And looks like Sennevslol tried to cover themselves, but unfortunately they got killed before they could do that. Have another offensive here. elvori tried to approach the blue bed. While they're trying to get elvori, L5GG managed to juke them and pretty much approach the blue bed with koksun just beneath them. We have another Pearl attack here. KG22 drops the bomb. L5GG teleports also. And while they were busy with L5GG, KG22 managed to break the bed for the Purr Squad. And with this, final battle is just nearing. But KG22 got killed. So far so good. It looks like the Trickers will have to survive without a bet. elvori here at mid. And over here L5GG. The bet broken in favor of the Purr Squad. It will be quite difficult for the Trickers to just come back from that. But they'll have to try anyways. And see if they can get around Orange's defense with a blindness totem and a regen totem. He will have a mining fatigue totem. Seems like a pretty strong defense indeed. Then Sennevslol is trying to bridge back towards mid. The bridge is quite griefed indeed. Over here, we have Sennevslol, Koksun, Ploef, and DreadtheScaryMan, the entire blue team lineup over here. Alpha GG, elvori, and nqtaly. The final battle is nearing. elvori drops the bomb. Another one to get Koksun eliminated. That was the final attack by GG22. Then Sennevslol tried to go to the corner. Alpha GG teleported toward there. Sennevslol punches and combos to get Alpha GG almost knocked off the map, of course. Sennevslol almost fell down, and he does it now in an attempt to jump toward the corner diamond. Last one here. That's going to be Ploef. He fell down, trying to bridge, and with this, Purr Squad wins the first game. Congratulations to Purr Squad. That's our first game, and we're heading to the second game, which is going to be in Palace. We're 16 people right now. Thank you all for your support. That's 16 people, and oh boy. Let me check. My scoreboard is kind of messed up, unfortunately. Hold on, let me do this. Let me fix it real quick. Unfortunately, I'll have to fix it this way. Hold on, this is how I manage my scoreboard, by the way. That was a mistake from me, but that's fine. Alright. There we go. Alright, with that scoreboard fixed, sorry for that. Sorry about that. I did not see that, but now the scoreboard should be fixed anyways. Alright. Purr Squad won, the Tweakers nil on both bets and score. That's how it is. And if Purr Squad win the second game, they will win the match and stay alive in the tournament with 2 score. And how many points? How many points do they have? Let's see. Purr Squad have 3 points, so they will go with at least 2 score and 5 points, putting them in 4th place. 4th place, just below Jar for Life. But that should be enough for now. But if they win with a 3-0, they will overtake Jar for Life to be in 3rd place. So Purr Squad have a golden opportunity to win 3-0 and get that 3rd place. The first ones to join now have been the Purr Squad. Let's see who joins from the Tweakers. Okay, we have our 8 players here. Let's see the lineups now. And the lineups are as follows. From the Purr Squad, we have GG22, L5GG, elvori, and one more. But from the Purr Squad, from the Tweakers, we have Sennevslol, koksun, Ploef, and DreadtheScaryMan. From Orange, we're still missing one. Let's see who was it. elvori, GG, Sense22. That's the last one here. Okay. Let me repeat. From Purr Squad, we have GG22, Sense22, L5GG, and elvori. From the Tweakers, we have Sennevslol, koksun, Ploef, and DreadtheScaryMan. Those are the lineups from the second game, which is going to be played in Palace, of course. We're going to start in 30 seconds, just like that. Everyone wish good luck to the teams. We're heading to the second game already. If Purr Squad win the second game, they will win the match and will have the opportunity to finish it with a 3-0 score. If the Tweakers win it, they will still have a chance to come back and possibly win the third game and therefore the match for themselves. Let the game start right away. Let's see who will build the bridge first. It's going to be Sennevslol. L5GG taking their sweet time. And this is our first mid-fight. L5GG delivers the first strike against Sennevslol. But Koksun and Ploef came here to defend them. Koksun got Kiji. And it looks like they could get elvori and L5GG as well. Koksun fell down. Ploef will try to come back. But they also fell down. elvori and Kiji now can return back to mid, while Sennevslol returns home with the diamonds. Diamonds that will be very important in this match, but in this map especially. Ploef tried to go around Kiji22's tower, but unfortunately failed. Koksun climbs up and bridges toward Kiji to knock them off. Missed swing right there. Kiji22 got killed. And so did L5GG. Sennevslol eventually got Kiji, and let's see if they can get elvori. Elvori fell down. And Sennevslol will attempt to bridge toward L5GG. That was too fireable to try to get Sennevslol out. Sennevslol clutches in what could otherwise be a fall down to the void. Koksun falls off the bridge, along with elvori and along with L5GG. Fireball to try to get Sennevslol. And elvori go towards Ploef. Over here, elvori is just surrounded. Try to juke DreadtheScaryMan and Sennevslol, but unfortunately failed. Sennevslol will now head for L5GG in order to avoid having L5GG return those diamonds to their island. Ploef already here, threatening Orange's bed. Along with Koksun. Looks like L5GG is trying to get koksun away from the corner as much as they can. Over here, Kiji and elvori just defending the mid. While Ploef still tries, again with the offensive, just being careful not to get pushed off by the turrets. L5GG jumps on Ploef and knocks him off the bridge. Ploef lands on the mid island in order to get Kiji, who tries to teleport back home. Kiji22 managed to kill Ploef. Someone fell down, that was elvori. Both teams surely are trying to defend their bed as much as they can. Purr Squad are doing it because they need a 3-0 win to stay in the top 4. But the Tweakers are doing it in order to not lose the second game, because if they lose it, then they lose the match and could put their qualification chances at risk. That's just how it is. Koksun got killed. Ploef fell down. Sennevslol trying to return back home. Over here, that's going to be Elvori against DreadtheScaryMan. And DreadtheScaryMan gets Elvori. Over here, we see that Ploef is going through the upper roof of the mid in order to not be detected and potentially launch an offensive against Orange's Island. While Koksun and Sennevslol are distracted with Kiji trying to get rid of them, Ploef is doing their thing. But he could not get rid of Sense 22, unfortunately, as he was quickly killed and removed from the island. So far, no clear chances have been witnessed from both teams. But L5GG will try again, along with Elvori. They will attempt the same strategy that Ploef used. But this time with a twist, that's Elvori teleports to the Blue Island and gets the bed for the Purr Squad. Which means that, once again, the Tweakers are at serious risk of losing this game. And Koksun is the first one to be eliminated, but hands of L5GG. Sennevslol fell to the void. Ploef trying to return back to mid to help DreadtheScaryMan. He's being attacked by Kiji22, who is better geared up than them. Completely surrounded, DreadtheScaryMan opts toward climbing up to the upper roof and following Ploef. In a last resort attempt at getting the bed, Ploef is unsuccessful as he falls down. But so is DreadtheScaryMan, and with this, folks, the Purr Squad win the match and have the chance of winning third game for a perfect 3-0 score. And with that, folks, the Tweakers now at a serious risk of elimination, as they only can achieve 3 possible score points. The Purr Squad win the match, but they still have yet to win the third game in order to attain that perfect score to put them at the top 3 in the rankings. That will be decided in the last game, which is going to be Pyramids. Indeed, it has been one heck of a match for Purr Squad, as they achieved to come out on top. Unfortunately, we cannot see results just yet. But if Purr Squad manage to get a 3-0 win, they will overtake Jar for Life with 2 scores and 6 points. If they lose their third game, they will be just behind Jar for Life. No, wait. Jar for Life. Okay. So yeah, they will pretty much be tied with Jar for Life. So it's up to Purr Squad if they can get that third game in order to overtake them. Let's see if that will happen. Our 8 players are already here. And these are the lineups, the final lineups for the third and final game. We have, from the Tweakers, we have Sennevslol, Koksun, Ploef, and DreadtheScaryMan. From the orange team, we have Kiji22, Sense22, L5GG, and if I'm not mistaken, we also have Elvori. Oh, we have more mods here. Alright, cool, that's pretty cool. We have more mods here helping us out. That's pretty nice. But this is what it is. Let the third game begin right away. No more turning back. This is it. The third and final game to decide who gets the last point. Can the Tweakers still rescue 1 point? Or will Purr Squad be able to get a perfect 3-0 score? We will see that right away. Without any further ado, we shall begin right away in 30 seconds. Everyone wish good luck for last time to both teams. They have surely played amazingly, but only one of them can win this last game. Let's get the third game started. From this side we have the Purr Squad, and from this side we have the Tweakers. Let the final game begin already. Hold on, let me check right. Okay, I did not change the thing. Okay. Apologies for that. Okay, we have Koksun already making the bridge towards mid, along with elvori and KG22 who do the same thing. It looks like KG was the only survivor of that fight. Ploef came too late to assist their teammates, and he will hopefully make up for it by bridging towards the orange bed, but Sennevslol is in the way. And Sennevslol gets Ploef, but he also falls down. Wow, an offensive here by elvori, already approaching the blue bed. Koksun trying to get rid of them by knocking them off and slaying them. As they do, but the L5GG is still approaching the bed. Koksun, Ploef and Sennevslol arrive to mid. And they will try to counter-attack. With Sennevslol leading the way. Fireball to get Sennevslol out. But Sennevslol clutches. And instead it's elvori who gets knocked off. Or fireball, Sennevslol falls down. Ploef knocks off L5GG. Sennevslol unfortunately fell down. The only one left here is Ploef once again. elvori falls down. Okay, we might have an offensive going on here. Or am I mistaken? KG22 still here in mid. It was Koksun who tried to reach mid. Someone fell, that was Ploef. So far, it seems like Orange have got this under control. elvori jumps up in order to get Sennevslol. Jumps up once again. Sennevslol cannot see where elvori is heading. Oh, okay. Sennevslol unfortunately fell through the one block gap, and quite unfortunately, we have another offensive here. Ploef that Ploef tried to stop by knocking off elvori off the bridge. Koksun bridges up. elvori is still ever so higher. elvori falls off that tower. Koksun delivers a nice combo. And Sennevslol delivers the finishing blow. Ploef is still trying as much as he can, but Koksun is here to help. They knock off elvori. Fireball. Unfortunately, fireball that gets Ploef and also sends them to the void. Koksun still the one remaining here. Koksun falls down in order to get sense. Alpha GG attacks from behind and kills them. GG22 is still here, collecting more diamonds. They will eventually return home with the teleporter. Alpha GG goes to one of the corner diamonds. Ploef is trying to follow them. He climbs up. Bridges diagonally towards Ploef. Ploef now bridges towards Alpha GG. Fireball, that was a miss. Ploef fall down. DreadtheScaryMan got Alpha GG with the help of a turret. He was almost knocked off. And he's in a very dire situation. He falls on the bridge. But can't he stop the offensive from GG22? No, he can't, as the TNT gets koksun. And once again, Purr Squad get the blue bed. One unfortunate disconnection and another unfortunate elimination. The Trickers are now 2 players down. It was a surprise attack from GG22 what got them this time. And Koksun, unfortunately, was killed. The only one left here is DreadtheScaryMan. He's completely surrounded. And with this, folks, Purr Squad managed a perfect 3-0 score to be in the top 4. Congratulations to the Purr Squad. They have definitely earned a magnificent 3rd game. And with this, the match is finally over. We shall now see how the rankings are looking like with this 3-0 win. The only 3-0 win so far in round 3. And here are the standings. Jar for Life falls to 4th place. Purr Squad are now in 3rd place with 2 score and 6 points. This means that the Tweakers fall down to 8th place, and with this result, it also means that the drones jump in the drones scale back to 7th place, though it isn't really anything. It doesn't really mean anything, as both the drones and the Tweakers are tied in score and points anyways. But the drones are now 7th, and the Tweakers are 8th. Both the drones and the Tweakers are in a very difficult situation right now, as they are forced to win the rest of the matches in order to still try to qualify to the top 4. That will be very difficult and will probably also require a perfect 3-0 course in order to also get enough points. With this being said, we have no more matches today. Tomorrow, this is the following schedule. Tomorrow we have one Bedrock Knockout Stage round of 16 match between Loyalties and Tum Tum Gods in Novi Sad. I wouldn't miss that match if I were you. This is all for today. Thank you all for tuning in, and we hope to see you soon in more streams. Until then, good evening and bye-bye.